Hello everyone, and welcome back. Smart English speaking. You are already looking into the lens. No intro music. Silence. Then you speak. Asterisk. Asterisk, pause. Look at the camera like you're looking at a friend. Asterisk. Someone told me once, you should hide your scars. And I looked at them and I said, why would I hide the proof that I survived? Asterisk, let that land. 2 full seconds of silence. Asterisk. I want to talk to you today about something nobody teaches you in school. Nobody puts it in a textbook. Nobody gives you a grade for it. But it is the most important thing you will ever learn in your life. And it's this. Pain is not the end of your story. Pain is the beginning of who you were always meant to become. Asterisk, asterisk. Asterisk, slight smile. Nod once. Asterisk. Stay with me for the next 25 minutes. I promise, by the time we're done, you will see yourself differently. The story, 1:30 to 6 o'clock. Hashtag asterisk. Settle into your chair. This is intimate. This is real. Asterisk. Let me tell you about a moment. Not a highlight reel moment. Not a TED Talk moment. A real moment. Asterisk, pause. Asterisk. I remember lying flat. Unable to move. Looking at the ceiling and thinking to myself, is this it? Is this all there was going to be for me? Asterisk, voice softens. Asterisk. And you know what the worst part was? It wasn't the physical pain. It was the voice inside my head that kept saying, asterisk, you're done. You had your chance. Look at you now. Asterisk. That voice. That cruel, relentless, inside voice. That was the real injury. Asterisk, look straight into camera. Asterisk. And I want to ask you something, right now. Are you hearing that voice too? Maybe not because of what happened to me. Maybe your ceiling looks different. Maybe it's a relationship that fell apart. Maybe it's a job you lost. Maybe it's a dream you gave up on because someone laughed at it. Maybe it's just waking up every day feeling like you're behind. Like everyone else got the instruction manual for life. And yours got lost in the mail. Asterisk, small laugh, warm, not mocking. Asterisk. I see you. And I need you to hear what took me years to understand. That voice is lying to you. It has always been lying to you. Asterisk, pause. Let them feel it. Asterisk. The ceiling you're staring at right now? It's not your limit. It's your launch pad. But first, we have to talk about why we believe the lie. The first big lesson. Hashtag lesson 1. You were taught to fear failure. You were never taught to learn from it. Asterisk, lean forward slightly, teacher mode, but warm. Asterisk. Here is something I want you to think about. When you were a baby, you fell down hundreds of times, trying to learn how to walk. Hundreds. Did you give up? Did you sit on the floor and say, walking is not for me? I tried. It didn't work. Asterisk, shake your head slowly. Asterisk. No. You got up. Every single time. Not because someone gave you a motivational speech. Not because you watched a YouTube video. But because falling was just part of the process. It was information. It was feedback. It was your body learning what doesn't work. so it could figure out what does. Asterisk, pause. Asterisk. That is not failure. That is being human. The most extraordinary people I have ever met. The ones who changed rooms just by walking into them were not people who never cried. They were people who cried, and then picked up the pen, and painted, and wrote, and built, and created. They turned their pain into their purpose. Asterisk, look directly into camera. Asterisk. Your pain is not wasted. Your pain is material. And right now, right in this moment, you are being shaped. Not broken. Shaped. The way fire doesn't destroy gold. It purifies it. Asterisk, small pause. Asterisk. I want you to put your hand on your chest. Right now. Do it with me. Asterisk, you do it on camera. Asterisk. Feel that? That heartbeat is not a sign that you survived. That heartbeat is a signal. It's telling you, you still have work to do here. You are not finished. This story is not over. Asterisk, take a slow breath. Asterisk. You were never broken. You were being built. Hashtag L the second big lesson. Hashtag lesson 2. What you tell yourself is the most powerful conversation you will ever have. Asterisk, energy shifts slightly, grounded, clear, confident. Asterisk. Okay. Let's talk about something practical now. Because I believe in both feeling things deeply and also doing something about them. Asterisk, smile. Asterisk. Lesson 2. Asterisk, hold up 2 fingers. Asterisk. The story you tell yourself about yourself will become your life. Asterisk, asterisk. Read that again. The story you tell yourself about yourself will become your life. We talk to ourselves all day long. Did you know that? Researchers estimate we have somewhere between 50,000 to 80,000 thoughts every single day. 50,000 to 80,000. And for most people, most of those thoughts are repetitions of yesterday's thoughts. The same loops. The same fears. The same I'm not enough. I'm too much. It's too late. Who am I to want that? Asterisk, lean in. Asterisk. Here's what I learned. You cannot think your way into a new life with the same old thoughts. So we have to be deliberately, intentionally. Rewrite the script. Not fake positivity. Not pretending everything is sunshine. But choosing, consciously, what story to tell yourself. Asterisk, practical shift. Asterisk. Here is an exercise I want you to try. Tonight, before you sleep, take a piece of paper. Draw a line down the middle. On the left side, write every negative thing you tell yourself regularly. Don't hold back. Be honest. I'm a failure. I don't deserve love. I always mess things up. Write it all down. Asterisk, pause. Asterisk. Now, on the right side, I want you to rewrite each one. Not as a lie. Not as false hope. But as a question. Because questions open doors. Statements, close them. Instead of, I'm a failure. Write, what can I learn from this? Instead of, I don't deserve love. Write, what would it look like if I believed I did? Instead of, I always mess things up. Write, what is one small thing I can do differently today? Asterisk, pause. Let it breathe. Asterisk. This is how you change your inner dialogue. Not overnight. Not in one conversation. But one question at a time. Lesson 2 asterisk. You are always one rewritten story. Away from a different life. Asterisk, nod. Asterisk. One story. That's it. Start there. Hashtag segment 6, the challenge to the viewer. Hashtag asterisk, stand up or lean and energy rises. This is the call to action. Asterisk. I want to challenge you now. And I'm being serious. I want you to stop watching. And start doing. Not someday. Not when you're ready. Not when the timing is perfect. Point 8. Asterisk, slight edge in voice, loving but firm. Asterisk. Because here's a truth nobody tells you. You will never feel ready. Ready is a feeling that comes after you begin. Not before. Asterisk. Every artist who ever made something beautiful started before they felt ready. Every person who built something meaningful started before they had all the answers. Every human being who ever changed started with one imperfect, terrified step. Asterisk, point toward the camera. Asterisk. I'm talking to the person who has been waiting. You know who you are. The person who has the business idea saved in their notes app. The person who wants to go back to school but thinks it's too late. The person who wants to leave the job that's slowly draining them. The person who wants to say I love you, but keeps waiting for the right moment. The person who wants to start painting, writing, singing, creating, but keeps saying I'm not talented enough. Not when the timing is perfect. Point 8. Asterisk, slight edge in voice, loving but firm. Asterisk. Because here's a truth nobody tells you. You will never feel ready. Ready is a feeling that comes after you begin. Not before. Asterisk. Every artist who ever made something beautiful started before they felt ready. Every person who built something meaningful started before they had all the answers. Every human being who ever changed started with one imperfect, terrified step. Asterisk, point toward the camera. Asterisk. I'm talking to the person who has been waiting. You know who you are. The person who has the business idea saved in their notes app. The person who wants to go back to school but thinks it's too late. The person who wants to leave the job that's slowly draining them. The person who wants to say I love you, but keeps waiting for the right moment. The person who wants to start painting, writing, singing, creating, but keeps saying I'm not talented enough. I'm here to tell you. The world needs what only you can make. Not a perfect version of you. Not a healed version of you. Not a ready version of you. You. Right now. As you are. Asterisk. Asterisk, pause. Asterisk. Your story, the messy, complicated, beautiful, painful story of you, is exactly what someone out there needs to hear. Don't take it to the grave. Live it out loud. Hashtag segment 7, the closing. Hashtag asterisk, sit back. Warm. Calm. Like the end of a real conversation with a friend. Asterisk. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with one thing. Just one. Asterisk, pause. Asterisk. If you forget everything else I said today, remember this. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too much, and you are not too little. Asterisk, asterisk. Asterisk, voice slows down, deliberate, word by word. Asterisk. You are exactly where you need to be. Asterisk, beat. Asterisk. Now, the question isn't where am I? The question is, where am I going? And that question, only you can answer. Smile. Genuine. Warm. Asterisk. I want you to do 3 things before you close this video. 1 asterisk, write down one thing from today that hit you. Just one sentence. In your own words. 2 asterisk, share this with one person who needs it. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That one person whose face just appeared in your mind. Send it to them. Right now. 3 asterisk, do one thing today. Just one small thing. Toward the life you want to live. Not tomorrow. Today. Asterisk, look into the camera one final time. Asterisk. You came into this world with a gift. The world is waiting for it. Don't make them wait too long. Asterisk, pause. Then very quietly asterisk. I believe in you. I really do. Now, go believe in yourself.